Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm glad that you're here. If you're here, thank you so much for tuning in today. I don't want to hold you up any longer today. Let's get straight into it. We're going to talk about vision boards. You're here today because you want to know how you can make a vision board, or you want to know about making vision boards, or you probably just clicked on here not knowing why you clicked the button. Before we get started on the vision board thing, or how you can create one, or why you should create one, cam buzzing. You're here today because you want to know how to make a vision board, or you might want to know what is a vision board. We're going to get right into that, but before we get into the vision board aspect of it, vision board part of it, I wanted to talk to you about vision. You can't have a vision without purpose or goal. We're not going to get too much in detail with purpose and goals. I feel like we could save that for another video, a video in the future. But purpose is what drives you. Purpose is why you're here. Purpose is what gets you up out of bed in the morning. Purpose is what you wake up every day. You couldn't live without it. You wouldn't even need money for purpose. To give you an example, I believe that my purpose is to really help people with self-mastery. That's why I'm here now. And I know that might sound a little boring, but I do. That's something I do not mind doing. I do not mind doing that. I would do it for free. You know, I talk about this all the time. I love self-mastery. I love talking about what I've been through. I love talking to people and learning what they might have been through and how they were at point A and got to point B, or whatever the case may be. So I genuinely think that my purpose is to help people and help inspire people to be the best version of themselves. That's why you're here, right? You tune into my channel because you know, you feel that, you get those vibes off me, right? I hope that I give you those vibes. I hope I give you the vibes that I'm the kind of person that wants to inspire, motivate, get people from where they are, get you from where you are right now to where you want to be, because it's possible, because I've done it. So yeah, that's what I believe my purpose is. And for you, that's something that you have to discover. I believe that purpose has to be discovered. It's not nothing that you just pick and say, oh, yep, that's my purpose. No, purpose is something that definitely you have to discover, something you've been doing your entire life. It definitely takes a lot of inward self-work. It takes a lot of self-work to get to that point to discover who you are and what you really like and what you feel like you were put here to do. But like I was saying, to me, I've been toying with the purpose thing a little bit because a part of me does feel like, is purpose overrated? But that's for another conversation. That's for another video. So we're not going to get too deep. Purpose can be overrated. I get it. I've been toying with the idea of purpose, trying to figure out, is it something that you should really live your life? Should you really live your life on my purpose, or should you just be in the experience? And more that I'm growing, I feel like you should be living every day, experiencing life. But that, like I said, that's for a whole nother video. We're going to get more into purpose. We're going to get more into vision. We're going to get more into goals in a future video. But I had to put that out there. I had to put out there, before you make a vision, you have to have purpose first. Good. Now that we know what purpose is and knowing that we have to have a purpose first, now we can move on. Now we can move forward into talking about vision. Vision is basically what you see on the screen of your mind, right? It's how you see yourself getting there. And to be clear, you don't have to always know how you're going to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. You don't have to know how, you just know you're going to do it. Now, for myself, when it comes to vision, it's things that I see on the screen of my mind every day. It's things that I visualize. It's things that I daydream about. Vision is what you see, you see it on the screen of your mind. You see yourself getting there. You see yourself getting from point A to point B. And the reason I say point A to point B, because you don't want to start off. A lot of people, I think, make this mistake a lot, where when it comes to vision or their vision, they automatically make it so broad, which you should definitely have an overall view of how you want your life to be. But for the most part, let's be honest, if I just say today, okay, I want to help people and I want to help inspire people, and I'm just okay, I'm just going to go off and do the extreme. It's kind of like a step. It's like steps, right? It's I'm not going to sit here and be of course, my ultimate goal, let's just make it a material thing. If my ultimate goal is to make $1 billion, right? You're going to have $1 billion, but, and by any means, I'm not saying that you can't sit here and envision $1 billion every day, because you can, to get there. But you got to plan your course. You got to see. You don't want to have it all over the place. You kind of want to censor that focus or censor that vision on what it is that you want to do. For an example, it should be kind of like a stepping stone. You shouldn't be thinking about A and then automatically visioning Z. You gotta say, okay, I'm at A, but what would life be like if I was at B? And by any means, I'm not saying sell yourself short. I'm not saying that you do not vision huge. I recommend you visualizing huge things for yourself. But what I mean by that, you got to plan your course. So for example, I'm a Pennsylvania native, so I'm gonna give a reference to that. If I live in Aston right now and I want to get to New York, right? Before I can get to New York, I can't just say, okay, just thinking of New York, thinking of New York, thinking of New York, thinking of New York, right? Like, before you get to New York, you know you got to hit other spots. So I might have to leave Aston, get to Chester. From Chester, go to Philly. From Philly, New York? I hope I'm saying it right, and I hope that is being clear, but because I'm not really sure on how it goes to get to, you get it. But that's how it goes, right? If I'm right here and I'm in Aston, I have to plan it through. I have to see it through. You have to take it one step at a time. And that's what I mean. And I don't want to overwhelm you, and I hope that this makes sense. But before you could get to where you have to be, you have to have the vision first, and your vision has to be actionable. It has to be put down into steps from here to here, then to there. You get what I'm saying? That's how your visions start to manifest. You have to plan your course, because if not, you'll be going in the wrong direction. I mean, I don't think that you just get in your car and you just drive anywhere, right? When you get in your car, you know where you're going. You see yourself getting there. You see where you're going to go. And that's how vision works. It's really something that you see on the screen of your mind. It's something that you see with you daydreaming. How am I going to get here? Not how am I going to get here, but I have to go first to get here. And then that's where the goal comes in mind. That's where goals come after that. Once you start to plot your course and see where you are and see where you want to be, then you have to have goals. And that's where goals come in. Once you have your vision and you start to see where you want to go, I want to be here, I want to be there, I'm going to get here, and I'm going to get there, then that's where the goals come at, right? That's when you start to write your goals down, because that's where you see yourself. Vision is where you see yourself. You say, hey, in the next 10 years or so, I am going to be the most successful YouTuber. That's just an example. And let's be clear, that's what I see myself, but like, that's not my purpose. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to be the best YouTuber, the most successful YouTuber, millions of subscribers, or whatever the case, or I want to be the most healthiest person in the world. I'm going to eat nothing but fruits. I'm going to eat nothing but vegetables, or whatever it is that might work for you. You see yourself getting there, right? That's where your vision is. That's what your vision is. You see that. You start to see how this unfolding. Okay, I'm going to cut off coffee, and I'm going to start drinking water first thing in the morning, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do, that's where these visions, that's what your vision is. That's what it is. That's what you want to start creating. That's what you want to start seeing yourself, and go to the extreme. Think big. Okay, if it's health, I'm going to be exercising. I'm going to be eating the way I want to eat. And this is when you're writing it down every day. I have XYZ. I create XYZ. You start to write these things down, and that's how it becomes complete. You first have your purpose, and then you have your vision, and then your goal. They all come together. You have to have it all together. You have to know who you want to be, know who you are, then start to plot your course, start to visualize that. Who is that? What would that look like? How would that be? What would life be like? Who would I be around? You start to visualize those things, and then that's when you start writing your goals. Now you're writing your goals, because now it's time to take action on that. It's time to take action on those goals. That's where that comes in. So let me know if that makes sense. If it makes sense, put it in the comments. If not, let me know. All right, so we're not going to get all philosophical anymore. We're going to get into the fun stuff, and we're going to talk about vision boards. The thought of even having a vision board was on my mind for a long time. This would not be my first vision board. I did a vision board. The last time I did a vision board probably was like 2013. I know. But I am a strong believer in vision boards. I know a lot of people probably feel like vision boards are overrated or whatever. And I feel like what works for you works for you. You're probably wondering, like, why are we about to make a vision board in May? Like, isn't this something you do for the new year, et cetera, et cetera? Listen, this was long overdue for myself. I was supposed to be doing a vision board, way before January 1st. But things got in the way, and I just didn't do it, right? So listen, if I'm doing it right now, you could be doing it right now too. It doesn't have to be on a time frame. You don't have to wait or anything like that. You can make a vision board any time of the year. And right now is perfect because it's a lot of things that I do want to manifest for myself. We just talked about last week putting yourself in the right environment. So I felt like vision boards match that completely because I want to be surrounded by the things that I want. So why wouldn't I be making a vision board? Why wouldn't I be seeing it every day? If you don't know what a vision board is, it's basically a picture of all the things that you want for yourself. That's what a vision board is. It's all the things that you want to be manifesting in your life, all of your goals, the way you see yourself, where you see yourself. That's what a vision board is. Step one, before you even get into this process, I would say make sure that you're in the right mindset. Make sure that you are getting those creative juices flowing, starting to imagine, visualize what it is that you want, what you want to see every day, what you want to see on your vision board every day. And when you do that, like really tune in, like, who am I? What do I want to do? And dream and think big. Do not sell yourself short. Doing your vision board, you want to make it on in a time frame. For instance, my vision board is basically for the rest of this year. These are the things that I want to manifest. I think it's cool that way, and I think it kind of narrows in your focus a lot better. Like we said, with visualizing, you have to put yourself on a step by step, so you're not thinking too broad and you're not thinking about maybe your vision, your long-term goals or your long-term visions. You're thinking about the vision that you want to manifest like within the year or 2 years or however you want to do your vision board. And get into that creative zone, start to get into the mindset of it. And if I were you, I did this. I had wrote a list of the things that I wanted to achieve. So everything fit into a category, like what do I want with my family? What do I want with my health? What do I want with my career, my income? What do I want spiritually? What do I want mentally? What do I want to be doing on a day-to-day basis? Where do I want to go? Like, it's fun. What are some of the cool things that I want? Like material things, like what kind of car do I want? What kind of house do I want to be living in? Those kind of things. Start writing a list of what it is that you want. And anything you want for yourself, you can manifest. This world is yours. I know that sounds cliche, but it's so true. The people who are living maybe a lavish life or living the life that you probably dream of, they had to visualize that first. We all have that power within us. Step one is to make sure that you are in the right mindset. You are making a list of the things that you want. 2 would be to get a poster board, right? Any poster board of your choice, however you're feeling, whatever color you want, whatever vibe you're kind of trying to go for. Step 2 would be to get scissors because you're going to be doing a lot of cutting. Step 3 would be getting some double-sided tape. I had watched this girl named Lily do a video on creating a vision board, and she had said double-sided tape, and I'm like, yeah, that is a game changer, because like she said, you don't want to be like doing the whole like tape and then taping it and then trying to make it flat, and it just you got lumpy photos. Like, no, we're not going to go there. We're going to do double-sided tape. We're going to step it up a notch. We're going to do the double-sided tape. The next step would be to get some pictures. People like to do the magazine thing. I don't really like the magazine thing. It doesn't really work for me because I feel like it might not be as specific to me and the things that I want. And I kind of don't recommend that for you as well. If you want to, go ahead and knock yourself out, but you don't want to be visualizing. You don't want to have on your vision board things that don't even resonate with you, because then you're going to end up manifesting in nothing, you know? I recommend going online, finding some nice pictures on Google or on Instagram. That's where I went. I went on Instagram and Google, and I found pictures that match what I wanted to see every day and the things that I want to be doing for myself every day. The next step would be to get creative, okay? Like, you know, get some little art, like, you know, go to Michael's or Walmart, wherever you want to go, wherever your choice is, Target. Go to those stores, start to get like nice, maybe markers or stickers or whatever, just to like add a little zest to your pictures. I know I had used ribbons and different things, whatever it is that you want to do. Think about it, like you're going to be putting this up on your walls for people to see, okay? This is nothing that needs to be hidden at all. Get creative as you want to get with it. And I'll have to put this out there. Make sure that you're putting your vision board on your wall where people can see it. Do not put it in your room. I seen this on TikTok and I'm like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, because people are going to start to question, well, what is that, you know? And as much as I'm like, I'm not really one to be like, tell everybody your next move, like kind of person. I do think, and I do believe that it is better and more beneficial to put it up in a visible place, because now people are even seeing that this is something that you're trying to manifest. That kind of help you with the grind a lot more. And speaking of grind, when it comes to vision boards, it's not that you're going to make a vision board and things are going to just start to magically happen to you. If you have that thought, I'm sorry. Sorry to break it to you. That's not how life works. That's not how it works. Like we said, you have your purpose, you have your vision, but you got to have your goals as well. And once you have these goals, you have to start taking action on it. So with your vision board, you have to take action on these things. You can't just sit there and be like, yeah, I put everything on a vision board, I'm gonna just leave it up there and things are gonna magically happen to us. Like, no, that's not how it works. Vision boards are really for manifesting. So you really have to take the time to manifest. And that's even work within itself. Sometimes, you know, take some time out to really look at your vision board, really feel the energy of everything. When I say energy, I want you to really sit there. If it's a successful business, for example, that you see your business with thousands of customers. Make sure that you're really sitting there feeling that though. Make sure you're really putting that on the screen of your mind. You're really visualizing that. You really see it. You feel it. You know how it feels when that happens. You know how the place smells. You know how the place felt. You know how it was when you interacted with that customer or that client or whatever the case may be. Make sure you're getting in the zone of visualizing. That's what the vision board is for, to help you visualize. And it's decent in itself, because even if you're not maybe every day, I still recommend that you take some time out every day, or how often as you can, to make sure that you are visualizing what it is that you have on your vision board. Make sure that you believe in this. Make sure that you know that this is yours. That's the part of manifesting. Vision boards help you manifest the life that you want. So you don't have any room. You don't have any room for any doubt. You know this is yours. You know this is something that you're going to achieve, or something that you're going to have in your life. Like, make sure that you're always having that mindset and see it now. It is yours now. Do not speak of future. Do not be like, oh yeah, because I'm going to have. No, you have it. It's yours. It's yours, and it's yours now. And that's the energy you got to carry. That's how you got to visualize. Like, this is mine. This is my house. This is my car. This is my business opportunity, or whatever the case may be. This is my love. Whatever it is that works for you, that's how you want to be carrying it. You are a master manifester, okay? So I'm not going to hold you up any longer. I'm so thankful that you came here to watch this video. I'm glad that you're hanging with me today. I'm glad you took time out today to listen to me and listen to this. Before I go, would you like to see my vision board? You probably don't really care, but I'm going to show you my vision board anyway. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this is my baby. You see?
I didn't understand that.
The TV wants to start talking. I hope you can see it. I can't really see myself. I don't know if you can really see it clearly or not. Let me see if I pull it back here. But this is my vision board. This is my baby. And I'll put mine in a nice frame. If you want to do that, knock yourself out. It doesn't have to be in a frame. But I know that this is going to, like I said, this is going to be presented. So I wanted it to look nice. I wanted it to be surrounded by all the things that I'm going to be manifesting, and you guys are going to see it. Watch. We're on this journey together. TV wants to keep talking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. And if this resonates with you, or if you're starting a vision board, please comment below. Maybe send me pictures, or let's talk about it. If you need any advice or any help or anything, make sure you comment in that below. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Monday.